Hi Year 9, Miss Rasmussen here with your next lesson on organisation. We'll start with a recap on stem cells. So we've got 5 questions, so write these out, pause the video, put your answers down and then come back and check your answers. So question 1, what are stem cells? Question 2, what is diffusion? Question 3, what controls what enters and exits the cell? Question 4, name 2 types of stem cells. And question 5, which organelle releases energy? So pause the video and then come back and check your answers. So stem cells are undifferentiated cells which have not specialised into a specific cell. Diffusion is the movement of particles from a high concentration to a lower concentration. The organelle which controls what enters and exits the cell is the cell membrane. 2 types of stem cell. We have adult bone marrow cells and embryonic stem cells, and then the organelle which releases energy is your mitochondria. So this next lesson is organisation. Triple guys, this is week 4 lesson 1. Core is week 4 lesson 2. So what you need to know, and this is also in your fact books, is that the living organisms are organised as follows. Organelles make up cells, cells make up tissues, tissues make up organs, organs make up organ systems, and organ systems make up organisms. Mitochondria, nucleus and chloroplasts are all examples of organelles. A tissue is a group of similar cells working together like a leaf palisade. Heart, liver, leaf and roots are examples of organs. So when we're thinking about levels of organisation, we need to make sure that we are remembering that this will apply to plants and animals. It's not just one. And it's this whole idea of how these small things build up and work together. So the organelles are what makes up your cells. So the nucleus, the mitochondria, all of these things that make up cells. Cells will then make up tissues. Tissues will then make up an organ will make up an organ system. And here's an example for humans, and here is an example for plants. So they've got the same levels of organisation. Okay, so what I would like you to do for these levels of organisation is to write out the different structures: organelle, cell, tissue, organ and organ system. And then I would like you to match it to the description. Now you can do this using lines, or you can write them next to each other. So you're going to pause the video and match the structure to the description. Okay guys, so welcome back. Hopefully you've had a go at this. I'm just going to check your answers now. So the organelle is the cell structure that is specialised to carry out a particular function or job. And if you look in the comments below the video, there's a really nice song called the Cell Rap. Have a look about that. It gives you some more information about organelles, and that should be below in the comments section. The cell is the basic structural and functional unit of a living organism. It's what everything makes up. Tissue is then a group of cells with similar structures working together to perform a shared function. So the cells are relatively similar and they're all working towards the same job. The tissues will then form an organ, and an organ is a structure made up of a group of tissues working together to perform specific functions. So for example, your heart would be an organ. It's going to have cardiac muscle tissue, it's going to have blood tissue, lots of different tissues which are all working together to perform this job of pumping blood around the body. And then finally an organ system, which is a group of organs with related functions working together to perform body functions. So for example, you could have the digestive system, which everything there works together to do the job of getting food in, breaking it down and getting rid of the waste. So what I'd like you to do next is to sketch out this table, and then I'd like you to pause the video and add some examples from the next slide. So what will happen on the next slide is I'll give you some names, and I would like you to pop them into where you think they should be. So for example, if mitochondria is an organelle, you put mitochondria in there. So pause the video and get the table down, and then when you're ready, come back for the examples please. Okay, so hopefully you've got your table down now. So the examples I would like you to add into your table are as follows: mitochondria, root hair cell, leaf palisade, heart, pollen, nucleus, roots, liver, chloroplasts, muscle tissue, nervous system, leaf, vascular system. We'll put this one in plants, but it can apply to both, digestive system, and nerve cell. Then can you please try and colour code to show if they are found in plants, in animals, or in both? So here you can see, you can check your answers. For organelles, we have got mitochondria and nucleus. These are found in both plant and animal cells, so I've colour coded them in yellow. And chloroplasts, which are found in plants, so I've colour coded them green. For cells, I've got pollen and root hair cell for plants, and then a nerve cell is colour coded in blue because it's only found in animals. For tissues, I've got leaf palisade and muscle tissue. For organs, heart, roots, liver and leaf. And then for organ systems, I've got the nervous system, vascular system, which is the xylem and phloem, which takes water and other nutrients up to the plant, and the glucose that they make back down to where it's needed. And then the digestive system. So, next task that I would like you to do is research your own specific examples and present your findings. You need to get at least 4 examples, and I would like one of which to be from the plant. One way of showing it would be like this. So I've got my cell, which is a red blood cell. The tissue that the red blood cell is found in is blood. An organ that blood is found in is the heart, and then the heart is found in the circulatory system. So if you can find pictures, that would be fantastic, but however you want to show it. But I would like to see those subheadings of cell, tissue, organ system. And you need at least 4 examples, one of which must be from a plant. If you could send that off to your biology teacher when it's done, that would be fantastic. So to recap, the facts that you guys need to know from this lesson is that living organisms are organised as follows. Organelles make up cells, cells make up tissues, tissues make up organs, organs make up organ systems, and organ systems make up organisms. Mitochondria, nucleus, chloroplasts are examples of organelles. A tissue is a group of similar cells working together. An example is leaf palisade. Heart, liver, leaf and roots are all examples of organs. So that's it, guys. I will see you on the next one, which is the digestive system.